Hello and welcome to Chef Enrique's Kitchen. I'm your host, Chef Enrique, and today we're going to be making 3 meals: breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So for breakfast, we're going to be making pancakes with an omelet and orange juice. For lunch, we're going to be making a chicken pita sandwich with apple juice. And then for dinner, we're going to be making pasta with a garden salad and mango juice. Let's get started. So before we get started, I just wanted to say that I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm not a chef. I only cooked like twice before in my life, but you know what? Sometimes you gotta do what you don't. Yeah, you know that saying. Okay, started. Right, so for the pancakes, we're gonna be using buttermilk pancake mix by Krusty's. We're gonna be putting the pancake mix in that guy right there. Okay, so now we're gonna, for 6 to 7 pancakes, we're going to add 1 cup of mix, which is 250 milliliters. Just gonna, flatten it out a little bit. Put that in there. And we need to add 160 milliliters of cold water. So we're gonna put that in right there. Okay, we got our 160 milliliters. We mix that in, and then now we're going to start mixing it. Okay, now that we're done with the mix, I'm going to turn on the oven, and we're going to wait for it to heat up. Okay, so now that the stove is warm, we're going to now put the mix in. Okay. Okay, so now we're just checking if it's ready to flip. Looks good. And now we're gonna flip it. Oh, that looks good. Okay, now it's gonna, do the thing on the other side, and we're gonna wait for it to get ready. I'm really good at flipping stuff. Watch. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice. Okay, now I'm gonna grab a plate. We're gonna put the pancake in. When we're done, put that to the side. I think it should be ready now. So that's the first pancake. Now we're gonna put the second one in. I'm just gonna mix it a little bit. There we go. Okay, should do it. And now we're gonna wait for this one to heat up. For those of you who do not know, that when you go to flip the pancakes, you have to make sure that all the bubbles are risen to the top, so that the bottom is starting to cool. And then when all the bubbles are at the top, you can now flip it and you start cooking it on the other side. Just a heads up. So now we're ready to flip. Shoo. Center it. Now we're gonna wait for this side to cool off. Just gonna start flipping this because they do that in movies for some reason when they're making pancakes. Oh yeah. One more time. So now we're just gonna check it. That looks good. So now we're gonna flip it one more time. I'm gonna put it on the plate. And now we have to turn off the stove. Pretty sure it's off. Move this guy to the side. That's hot. And that's how you make pancakes, ladies and gentlemen. Here you go. And now we gotta make the omelet. Okay, so now to prepare our omelet, we're gonna get 2 brown eggs right here. We are going to cut want to get even, it's okay. And we're gonna add some mozzarella cheese. But first things first, we must cut the ham. So you lay it out like this. Cut it into pieces, like so. Nice. Then you make sure you cut it up like this, and then you put it on the plate like that, and that should be it. Okay, so now we're gonna crack the egg. Okay. Now we put it in there. You gotta make sure everything's in there. Now mix it all together. Okay, so it turns out it was a little rough the first time. This is not a good omelet, but it's okay. It's a part of the process. We're gonna make another one. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. So we're gonna put this in round 2. That's the second omelet. So right now we're just gonna wait for it to heat up a little bit, and when it's ready we'll flip it. So we'll let it cool for a little bit. So now we're going to flip this bad boy on 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we're gonna wait for the other side to cool a little bit. It's looking good so far. Hope for more of the same. So now I'm just gonna finish putting in the stuff. All nice. And now we're gonna flip it at the halfway mark. Nice. Push a little more center. Alright, so now the omelet's complete. We're gonna put her on the plate. Now we're gonna turn this off. Again. We're gonna move all this out of the way. This is the finished omelet. Not too bad. It's all part of the process. And now we're gonna wait for that thing to cool down, and here we go. So something you guys don't know about me is that I'm also a part-time food critic. So now I'm gonna criticize this food. See how good or bad it is. So part 1, see how the pancake goes? Not too bad. Pretty good. Now we're going to try the omelet. Hoping for more of the same. One minute. This is too good for me to take it all in. I like the blend of the ham and the cheese. Very good. To finish off, we got some good old orange juice, pulp free. I like this breakfast. I'd give it about 9 out of 10. Okay, so now we're going to move on to our next meal, which is lunch, and we are going to make a chicken pita sandwich. So I have my pita bread here, and as you can see, I've already opened it. And before we put any ingredients in, I have to heat it first. So, okay, so now that it's heated, we're going to start adding some ingredients. We have first some lettuce that we're going to put inside of it. We're going to add some cheddar cheese inside of it as well. We will also be adding some mushrooms as well. And we will also be adding a little bit of tomato to keep it nice and fresh. We will also be adding some cucumber. Sprinkle that around in there. Onion as well. some onion in here. We'll be adding little slices of chicken inside. And to top it off, we will be adding a smoked chicken breast as well inside of it. And we will also be putting a little bit of Kraft's Rancher's Choice fat-free, a little dressing. Just a nice. I also forgot to add spinach. We need to add spinach as well. Okay, so now we wrap it, then we fold it, and then there's your pita. Hi again, Enrique the food critic here. Now I'm gonna review this lunch. So the chicken pita sandwich and good old apple juice. Here we go. How about? It's got a lot of healthy, good food in there. Apple juice? That always tastes good. I like this one too. I give it 9 out of 10. Welcome back to Chef Enrique's kitchen. For this last meal, we are going to be preparing dinner. And for this, we will be making pasta with a garden salad and mango juice. Here's what I have to prepare the pasta. And canola oil, or extra virgin oil, I don't know what it's called. The garden salad, we got lettuce, cucumbers, and good old tomatoes. So first we gotta add water. Next step, we have to turn on the stove. Then we add the water on the stove. Wait for it to heat up a little. So first things first, we're gonna make our salad. Here we go. Hang on. Okay. I think that should do. Okay. Now we just slide it onto the plate. Next, we got the tomato. We're just cutting slices to put along with the salad. Okay. And finally the cucumber. We're just cutting a couple slices here. Okay. And there's the finished garden salad now. Looks very nice. Alright, so right now I'm going to add a little bit of oil to make sure that the pasta doesn't stick too much. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so now we're going to start adding some pasta into the water. Never mind, we're going to put everything in it. Now we're going to start mixing it. Oh, why would you throw it? Oh my God, that is very warm. Wow, my hand is on fire. Whoa! Jesus, turn it off! Mommy, turn it off! What is that? So yeah, now we're continuing to mix around the pasta. We're going to add a little bit of salt, just to keep it, fresh and stuff. There goes the salt. It's a lot warmer than I thought it would be. Okay, so now we're gonna test to see if the pasta is good. We're gonna grab one of these guys though here. Alright. Feels pretty good to me. Okay, so now we're gonna dump this out. Really, really steamy.
Yes.
Put this to the side. Never mind. Put it back on the stove. Okay, now we're gonna add a little bit of margarine onto the thingy. Just add a little bit more just for the sake of it. Now we put it back over here. Now we're gonna put the pasta back in. You ready? Put this back. Now we're gonna start working on this guy. Now we're just mixing the margarine in with the pasta. Gonna get that good feel. Now we're gonna start putting the pasta into our plate, ready to eat. We're gonna see if our food critic Enrique likes it or not. But I think it's looking really good. Welcome back to Enrique's food critic reviews. This is the last meal I'm gonna review for the day. It's this dinner prepared by Chef Enrique, which is pasta with garden salad and good old mango juice. So let's try the pasta first, see what's up. Not too shabby. Now we're going to try a little bit of this garden salad. Very fresh. Try a cucumber. It's really good. Tomato. Also very good. Try the mango. Very, very refreshing. So looking at this dinner, it's got a lot of stuff in it. I liked it. So I'm gonna give this 9.5 out of 10. Very good. Okay, so to conclude, this is it for Chef Enrique and his episode of making meals. As you can see, the kitchen is not burned down yet, so that means I didn't fail. This has been a very interesting experience because I don't cook, but I'll definitely start cooking. And I liked all the meals. I'm pretty sure the food critic Enrique liked it too. And thank you for watching, and see you next time on Chef Enrique.